Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, where today we are going to be taking on the Fated Four in these village quests because we need to get them done so that we can get to more village quests. So we have got several things to do, and all the Fated Four we have to do are the ones with names like this. Great, Glavenus again. Alas, Astalos again. Groan, Gameth again. And man, Mizutsune again. And I am going to do them in reverse order of how much I like them. Sorry, Gameth. I'm just not a huge fan. Yeah, we'll eat for that. And you probably want to give me a ticket. And I'm missing paintballs, but that's fine. 8 is going to be more than enough. Plus, I've already got more paint berries going in the farm, so it's not like I'll be missing them forever. And we're in the place where it's easiest to track Gameth, because she can literally only go to 3 places. Well, she ain't in here, so maybe she's up on the peak. There she is. I don't know why I painted her. That's a waste of one of my very limited paintballs. So I seem to have made somewhat of a tactical error here, considering I can't parry tremors, and I don't have tremor res. And G-Rank Gameth has somewhat higher capacity to do tremors than lower ranks. Oh, wait, this isn't G-Rank, this is high rank. That's right. I was playing a lot of G-Rank stuff earlier today, so that's where the confusion comes from. And now we're in Valor mode, which makes me happy. We gotta bust at least one of these feet. What's our sub? Oh, there isn't one. Well, I suppose that'll be easy to ignore then. Let's go ahead and get this going. Okay. I was hoping to parry, but she missed. That was a delayed break of that snow. And there goes the foot. Now that we've broken one of those, we've got all the rewards we can possibly get from breaking a foot. So there's no need to break the rest. And we've broken her trunk. Let's grab this sparkly. Parried a little early there because I was not expecting her trunk to have to slide into us. Oh, poor girl. Ow. Okay, that was just my bad. It's like, oh, she's moving her head up, gotta parry now, but she still had a little while before she was going to slam her trunk down. Ow. It's a good thing we can't be knocked off this ledge. Ow. I was not facing the right way. Plus, we would have been tremored even if I had parried. Or maybe it's that I lost Valor mode. That could have done it too. Any number of things could have caused that failure to parry. And now I'm all snowed. Thanks, cat. So noisy. Well, there's one of two face breaks. Good thing I managed to get into Valor stance in time there. Oh, she's pinned a cat. Poor cat. And away she goes. Not gonna get to use that cat trap. Let us give chase. It's a good thing she's painted, otherwise we might not have seen where she went. Thanks, Fango. Can always count on you to launch me when I don't want to be. Hey, we broke another foot. And that is the last break that can actually get us a reward. And we got it with pretty decent timing, too. Yeah, the reason I'm not a huge fan of Gammoth is just she's too big. Like, sure, the legs are the most interesting hit zone to hit anyway, but, like, you can't really reach her head. And even her trunk is small enough that it's difficult to hit past, like, the tusks. And it's just, yeah, she's too big, too slow. Her music doesn't really get my blood pumping. Not the hugest fan. Like, conceptually, she's pretty neat, but in terms of the fight, eh. And we got a snow or ice orb, I'm sorry. Okay, so next up, who do we have? Ah, I know. Next up, we have Astalos. Now, Astalos' theme is nice. I just don't feel like Astalos' fight really matches it. The theme feels a lot more aggressive than the fight does. And still just paintballs. That's fine. Oh, an Astalos on the Astaloose, and you needed to get Asta lost? I hope I can manage. This is also one of my least favorite maps. Like, it works and all, but the way a lot of the areas connect together and some of the areas themselves is just not appealing. Oh, its mouth was behind me, so I couldn't Valor dodge the roar. I really do like Astalos' theme. I just wish it belonged to a monster that it felt more like it matched. Gotta get me some spirit. I see some charged wings. I like seeing those. Because if you hit him enough to discharge him, he falls over like an idiot. Kinda wish I hit with like any of that. Hooray for Valor dodges. And with this knockdown, we should be plenty able to sever the tail. Considering we're in Valor mode with Unhinged Spirit running. And the tail is charged, which means it takes more damage. There we go. Didn't even discharge the tail. Ow. Also, ow. I spy some charged wings. I also spy some paralysis, but thankfully our cat fixed us. Oop. Those AoE shocks I wasn't prepared for. If he didn't have those, then I totally could have parried that. Oh, discharged the tail. Broke the other wing. Discharge the wings. And Astalos is having a bad day. Might as well grab these sparklies. One of those was not from Astalos. And let's sharpen up. Dang it, lost Valor. And looks like we got here just in time for Astalos to go to sleep. We're not going to be breaking its back, even though that is possible. Mainly because I'm not really going to be going for another ride, and we haven't been hitting the back at all. And also because Astalos is too close to dead. You missed. That death attack does no damage, but it can launch you, which is fun. Sure was a scaly Astalos. Which is weird, because there aren't really that many scales on this thing if you look at it. It's mostly carapace. I guess we got some scales, like, where the wings connect. Alrighty. That's 2 out of 4 down. I almost said 3, but there are 4 in the Fated 4. So let's go ahead and grab another meal. That'll do just fine. Because next up, we're doing Mizutsune. I like Mizutsune, and I love Mizutsune's music, but in terms of its fight, it's not my favorite. And so, we want Man Mizutsune again. And out we go. All right. So we head this away. Wait, no, that's the wrong way. That's not where Mizutsune starts. It's been a while since I fought a Mizutsune on this map. But it starts in 4. So 4 is where we go. It's like the only monster that starts there, too. But there it is. There he is, rather. For the Mizutsune we fight are all males. You can tell because they've got the bright coloration. The females are much duller. So says the lore. Yeah, that wasn't really smart of you, Mizutsune. There's 1 of 2 face breaks. And we're like 2-3 hits away from Valor mode. 1 hit and 1 Valor dodge. Oh man, I missed out on all those attack up bubbles. Ah yes, I forgot how in this game they made it so that the large bubbles instantly apply large bubble blight. Now, while the claws are breakable, I'm not really going to be going for it because it's way more effort than it's worth. Especially since you need to break both in order to get a reward for it. So we'll really just be going for the face, the tail, and maybe the back if we can knock it over enough. And we're a little bubbly, but that's fine. And there goes face break number 2. So we're done with the face. Now I'm all bubbly. But our cat helped us. Ow. Sometimes I wish Mizutsune didn't move so fast, because it can be hard to see what its body is actually doing during some of its animations, and I feel like that would be kind of cool to see. And since I can't actually reach the back by myself, I might as well try and work on the claws in hopes of getting a knockdown. My cats sure are helping. There. Spin around enough and the bubbles go away faster. Also, it makes it look like you're doing a fun dance. Hey, buddy, you want to maybe hold still for a bit? I know you're angry, but that doesn't mean you gotta be constantly on the move. Oh, hey. That's right, they made it easier to break the claws in Gen Ultimate relative to how it was in Gen. That's right. And there goes the other claw, though the back is on the wrong side of the monster. But if we can get a ride, that won't matter so much. Ow. Limping away, are we? That's fine. I'll go get your tail. Another monster that I didn't really need to paint. But oh well. It's not bad to be in the habit of painting things in this game. Considering that I get out of the habit really easily when I play Monster Hunter World. Does it sleep in here? It must if it dropped combat already. Also, I got kind of lucky my sword hit it before it hit me, because if it had happened at the same time, this mount would have been wasted, because we wouldn't have been able to get back to it in time. And there we go. Let's see if we can't bust this back. And we got it with literally the last hit. So we got every break, which is nice. And you know what? It might make the episode go a little long, but I think we can also handle Glavenus this episode. Especially because I like him. And that way we'll have gotten all 4 of the Fated 4 in one episode, which is nice. I like the idea of that. So that's Mizutsune taken care of. Let's see what nice things we get on our rewards. A lot of bubble foam. And apparently they made it so that each claw gives a reward in this game rather than needing to break them both to get a reward. That was very nice of them, considering used to be you had to break both and it was hard to break them. So I guess Mizutsune claws aren't going to be nearly as much of a problem in this game as they were in Gen. Alright, so great Galavanus again. So let's eat before we go. Because we can't eat once we're out there. This isn't world. I'll take Weakener. Chance at a smaller Galavanus. And off we go. Base camp isn't the worst place to start. It's only 2 load screens away from where Galavanus does. There's our buddy. Now, Galavanus, I love his theme, I love his look, I love his fight. The whole package is great. And would you look at that? He's already got a hot tail. Gotta go for what hits I can on the tail, because I want it severed. I also want to get into Valor mode. Alright, we are Valored up. So, not the best time to try and do that. Alright, maybe now will work. Yeah, seems fine. So we're putting this down just to make it so that we can get some nice, easy hits on the tail. Oh, and he was even kind enough to just put it right in front of us. Yeah, I wanted to sever that thing. And now it's severed, and we don't have to worry about it. The status of his tail is no longer of any concern whatsoever. Instead of needing to worry about, oh, is it blunt, is it regular, is it hot? It's severed, is what it is. Poor guy got his throat flinched so soon after eating it up. Much like with Astalos, we are not likely to break his back. Mainly because we're not really going for it. If we got a ride, we'd probably break it, but he's not near a ledge, and I don't feel like going near a ledge myself. Even though there's one in this very area. Ow. And he got his throat flinched again. Poor boy. Gonna limp away? Yep. And let's let him go. Should grab the other sparkly first. but it probably won't go away before we get it. Yep, just fine. And let's get this. What do you know? The tail was a tail all along. Wow, really? Just one more hit? Okay. And with that, we have defeated all 4 of the Fated 4. Hooray. I do like how all of the Fated 4 have unique death animations not shared by any other monsters. Of course, for Glavenus it's easy because she doesn't share a skeleton with any other monsters. But Mizusune doesn't have the regular Leviathan death animation. Astalos has his unique death bite. And even Glavenus has his, I'm gonna roar up at the sky and then fall over type deal. It's all unique death animations, which is neat. And hey, look, we got a flame orb. Fire orb, I'm sorry. I keep getting the names slightly wrong. And now it's time to talk to people in villages. But first, we'll talk to the Wyventurer. Can't we go fight the thing instead? Oh, hey, village chiefs. Yeah, just let me at it. Oh. Well, good. All right. Well, that's nice of them. Sure. Uh-oh. Okay. So now we'll talk to you so that your text bubble stops being literally everywhere. All right, we've still got people that, well, wait, it's quest givers who have the red bubbles. Hooray! Yeah. Okay, so we've still got people to talk to in most places. I sure am. Oh. All right. Hooray. And you're probably just giving us a ticket. Oh. And more monster list stuff. And now we'll head in here because there's a little bit of story text bubble stuff going on because I started doing some G-rank deviants. Also, apparently, the Mustress has some new stuff for us. Oh, hooray. Horns coins. Okay, so we got the various villages hub music. That's neat. I actually rather like the Yukumo hub music. Uh-huh. Sure. Yep. So yeah, just keep that in mind. The manager used to hunt deviants. And what, do you have a ticket for us? Yep. And we know that this will almost certainly be the cat chef with a ticket for us. Yep. Sup, Gourmet Chef? I miss the Meowscular Chef. He's great. And what, you've got a ticket? All right. And probably someone in here has a ticket. Oh, another training compendium. Compendium, not compendium. What is a compendium? And a ticket. 2 tickets even. And what have you got? A ticket? It's a ticket. All right, now we're done. So that's going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we take on that Gormagala and probably some other stuff. See you then, friends.